This video is covering Understanding and Using English Grammar, 5th edition. We're in Chapter 10, learning about modals, page 205. So let's look at combining modals with phrasal modals. Two modals cannot be used together. Let's look at an example. Example A is incorrect. Janet can help you tomorrow. Will and can are both modals. I can say Janet will help you tomorrow, or Janet can help you tomorrow. But I cannot use two modals with each other, like Janet can help you tomorrow. A modal cannot be immediately followed by another modal. The modal will cannot be followed by can. So if I want to express the future will and ability, like can, this future ability, I have to find a different way to say this. I can use a modal with a phrasal modal. So in example B, Janet will be able to help you tomorrow. The modal will can be followed with the phrasal modal be able to. So modals can be followed by phrasal modals like be able to and have to. Example C, you will have to pick her up at her home. The modal will can be followed by the phrasal modal have to. And in example D, we see that a phrasal modal can be used with another phrasal modal. Tom isn't going to be able to help you tomorrow. The phrasal modal be going to for future is followed by the phrasal modal be able to for ability. This form is more common in negatives and questions, but in the affirmative, it is grammatically correct, though not as common. Let's look at a few examples. So number one, I say, let's leave soon. If we take the interstate highway, we should modal be able to phrasal modal arrive main verb when before dark. We should be able to arrive before dark. Take a look at number 2 through 6. Pause the video, work through these problems, and then when you are finished, restart the video to check your answer. Pause now. Okay, I assume you've restarted the video. Let's go ahead and check our answers. Paul told me he can't come to lunch with us. He must not be able to get away. Modal in negative, phrasal modal, main verb. He must not be able to get away. Number 3, I think I'm going to have to fire Mark. Uh-oh, poor Mark. I'm going to, phrasal modal, have to, another phrasal modal, main verb fire. Number 4, I'm not going to be able to finish my homework. So we have subject, negative, phrasal modal, followed by another phrasal modal, followed by main verb. I'm not going to be able to finish my work. Would you believe I had to register all over again? The registrar had no record of my registration. Subject, I, modal, shouldn't, helping verb, have, another phrasal modal, had to, main verb, register again. I shouldn't have had to register again. So with the modal should in the past tense, we use should have. I should not have had to register again. We'll try to finish this report for the boss today. Okay. But subject, she may have to wait until tomorrow. So we have the modal may followed by phrasal modal have to followed by main verb wait. She may have to wait until tomorrow. Let's do just a couple of more practice and then see if we can get it. I am sick. I can't come to work tomorrow. So you're 100% sure I cannot come to work tomorrow. I feel a bit under the weather. Okay. Now I'm 50% sure. Remember, if you're not sure, you can use a modal may or might. Right? But we cannot use the modal may or might with the modal can. So we will have to use a phrasal modal. I might not be able to come to work. Or you can say I may not be able to come to work tomorrow. I have a test tomorrow. I have to study tonight. I have a test next week too. Okay. So we want next week future with the phrasal modal have to. I am going to have to study then as well. Two phrasal modals together. Or you could say I will have to study then as well. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thank you for watching the video.